it's dry.
Perfect timing on the start there. Well, welcome everyone to Zenith Online Racing Tier 2 tonight. Dry race as we see and hear already. We are at the
Dry race.
Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix. My name's Costco, joined by Seye. How are we feeling tonight at the business end of the season here? Only 3 races left.
Yeah, after this, Singapore and Jeddah, I believe.
Yep, a lot of street circuits here.
Yeah, it's going to be fairly tight, these final laps. Or
Yeah,
final race, my bad.
this one not a street circuit, but still, just as narrow and difficult.
Not an easy track, this, as Pixelosity will start us off with the first run, potentially. As, yeah, definitely a bit of struggle conserving tires around this track, definitely. Your left front gets a little bit heated here. So that should be a concern to the drivers here.
Yeah, I'm not sure there'll be a lot of drivers that have this track up towards the top of the list on their favorites here, but if you can keep it on track, you can definitely get a good result. Tough to pass in a lot of areas. That final stretch into turn 1's kind of the only obvious one.
Now you could send it into turn 2, the left-hander.
True.
But
the
yeah.
smallest, the quickest DRS range ever.
Yeah, it's quite pointless DRS zone. But Pixel Z will start us off with the first lap, first qualifying run. He'll take us around the track. Let's see how it goes. Heading into turn 1, Daniel Ricciardo's favorite overtaking spot. Immediately into the DRS zone to go down to turn 2, the downhill left-hander. As he takes it, the racing line, obviously. Going to turn 3, the fast right-hander. Turn 4, crucial corner, not to spin out of, and not to take too much curve and not go too wide. He takes it perfectly. Turn 5, I believe this is. Don't hit that apex, the entry apex. Turn 6 and 7. Tough chicane, really, with the apexes again. Turn 8, I believe. I already lost count. Turn 9. Fast sweeping S's. Again, another fast left-hander, then the fast right-hander, not to go, crucially to get right after this small straight here into this right-hander. Then here comes the tricky, what is this? Turn, I already forgot.
Be 13 coming up?
Yeah, probably. And these tricky 2 long corners to finish out the lap. DRS active, and what will his lap be? A 1:16.9. I really don't know if that's good, because I did my qualifying on the wets.
Oh yeah, that's our first dry quali of the week.
So let's see how that lap stacks up against the other drivers, as Fusion retires because he's not allowed to qualify. But we should probably look at the standings. Pixel Z almost getting in the way. Grim Reefer goes P1 with a 1:16.4. Great lap from him.
Yeah, no one can clinch tonight, but Lunar Jedi definitely has his eyes on the championship title in first right now. It's the 2 AlphaTauris are behind him, so while he can't win it tonight, he can definitely get one hand on the trophy here.
Yeah, there's only one AlphaTauri here showing up today. Brian Scott.
Oh yeah, so it is just in Brian's hands here.
Brian's gonna have to do a carry here for his teammate that sadly didn't show up. We do have 1 reserve, I think, as Fusions. He just wanted to race.
I thought we had a couple Fusions. Cash, I'm not sure if he has a full seat yet. I know PX Lozzie is.
But yeah,
so we got a couple.
Kake goes first. I didn't realize that. He'll take a 1:16.2. Great lap from him. But most of these drivers should have tire wear undermines. Like, they should know that this track is notorious for draining out its tires fast. Lunar Jedi, 1:15.6, fastest lap of the session so far, with 5 tenths faster than Coxie managed.
Yep, setting the tone early.
Yeah, he put a flyer there, Lunar Jedi, putting the form back, I guess. Not the right term, but close enough, I guess. But yeah, you see 3 drivers already opting for the medium tire here. They plan to go at least hard or mediums to hards or something.
Yeah, that one stop, that can be the quickest way around, as long as, you know, safety cars aren't gonna throw it into shambles, and if you can, like you've been saying, just keep your tires going strong. The one stop is, I'd say, favorable. It's just, is it plausible?
Safety car definitely could be a problem around here as well. I know Tier 1 had its fair share of like 2 safety cars in a VSC.
Yeah, just not a lot of places to run off. Not a lot of places for a broken down car to go here.
So I would expect some tight battles here due to like maybe some. Oh, João Mario has crashed out of the session.
Oh yeah, coming up that winding hill there. Is that turn 5? It's several turns. The uphill, turn 5. That last one coming to the start-finish line uphill. It's just tricky on how quick you want to get the power down.
Yeah, it's definitely a personal preference how you want to take that corner. Really, do you want to risk going for the tighter line and risk the apex, or just take a wider line? You know. As both McLaren's actually here on the mediums, so that's an interesting call.
Got Bobby coming around, just put in a good time, 16.8 up into 5th place.
Yeah, and Wreck Divers on a flying lap right now, the only ones on the flying lap. What will he set? Going around this long left-hander with the weird bump in the middle of it, or entry of it, going around the final right-hander to activate the DRS zone. What will he set? He will set a 1:15.8 of P2 for the Mercedes driver. Brilliant lap on him. As most people will start going out under second runs now.
Yeah, I'd expect some more times to drop into those 115s, but Lunar setting the early pace here. Doesn't need any track evolution to get it going.
Yeah, more rubber out on track, so that's not to run into traffic, yeah. As Wreck Diver should come into the pits and try to set his second run. As I think the Ferrari here, Zyg will be the first one across the line.
Be up next.
Yeah, he'll be the first on the fresh softs.
It looks like everyone's shed the mediums now.
Yeah, everybody should be on the softs now.
People preferring, especially on this track, want to get track position early. Don't want to give that up.
Yeah, but some people might play the long game, you know. Qualifying the mediums, set the one stop, and make sure you don't have dead mediums at the end of the race. Like most of these guys who are going to try to
I'm with you. I just imagine though, since everyone but Ace Edge is on the mediums, I assume they're going to be beating their own times if they go out on these softs.
Yeah, so expect more these people from below P8 to set better laps here. Oh, Cashin spun. I just caught that, broke his front wing. Yeah, his driver's starting to... Yeah, everybody on the softs now. I'm on board with Zyg right now.
Yeah, watching him go around.
A lot of curb there.
Bit of a moment there.
Still keeps it on the track. Nah, he's invalidated. We'll go on board with Pixel Z now. He's currently on the flyer. As Hightower has crashed out of exit of turn 2. Pixel Z goes purple sector 2. It's just an unfortunate crash from the McLaren as Pixel Z runs the final corner. He set a purple sector. Where will he go on this lap? I'll go to P3 with a 115.9, just behind Wreck Diver. As Lunar Jedi, I think he's on a lap as well, so we'll see what he could stir up. He just went fast. Oh, Brian did. Brian up to P4 on the fresh sauce.
Yeah, he's gonna need to try to stick as close to Lunar as he can.
Currently watching the Lunar Jedi go around the track. He's looking to par here. He's just invalidated. He was 1/10 down, or up on his time. 2/10 almost. Unfortunate. Still 6 minutes left on the clock.
Is Pixelazi guys going around again?
He's almost invalidated again as well. He's 2 seconds down though.
Oh yeah, he did invalidate on the last one. No, he said it last. That's why he's in third.
Z, and he aborts that lap, cutting the track, cutting the pit exit line to stay on the track. Let's go into the pits actually. One turn here. Bobby has invalidated. Fortunate. Grim is the only one I think out there actually. Oh, yeah, Grim is the only one going to be setting a lap here. Number 69 in the Ferrari. For some reason using his hot lap on an out lap.
I hate when you forget to turn it off, or sometimes even worse when you forget to turn it back on.
Yeah, that's bad, but here comes starting the lap Grim Reaper, my bad. He'll be heading into turn 1 shortly. He's the only one out there. Actually, Bobby will go for another lap as well. A pretty worn sauce now. Grim already has a bit of experience on this track as he raced in Tier 1 also. Unfortunately got crashed out in like lap 2. As that's not an invalidation.
I guess he slowed down just enough. Kept it going.
Surprising. This might be a good lap here. Due to that extra speed he was carrying on exit.
And I would say he's the last driver who has an outside shot of catching Lunar. He's in 4th place right now. He's like 40-something points behind, so definitely...
yeah, that's the purple sector.
There it is. Him and the AlphaTauris are waiting in the wings if Lunar slips up here.
Yeah. He'll be crossing the final corner now. Activating the DRS. Where will he go? He'll go up to P3, replacing Pixel Z.
Great lap there, up the 2nd row.
Great lap from Grim. Bit of luck there, to be honest. Not invalidating, but he won't be complaining. Did Bobby go up? I think Bobby went up.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going back around again.
I think he just finished the lap though. So let's see what happens here. Ace Edge also, I think. Yeah, my bad, but I think Ace Edge was also racing in Tier 1 as well. We had a lot of reserves in Tier 1 on Monday. As Wreck Diver's also out. Lunar's still yet to exit the pits as well. He might be confident with that lap he set.
Yep, he'll have to make a decision here shortly.
He's qualified on those softs, so it won't hurt to go for another lap. As I think Bobby got in the way of Pixel Z there.
Yeah, I think he's just on his out lap though, so he's creating some space.
As Pixel Z will start his lap. 2 minutes left on the clock. Lunar Jedi will go out for another lap here. As he's on his out lap.
Ooh, Rek has had a moment here as well. But it's on his out lap, so perhaps he was just getting out of the way there.
Looks like he's still going strong here. Trying to reclaim that P3 he got stolen from. Being very aggressive on those curves there. As I think he's just...
It looks like he aborted his lap there. Not sure what just happened.
Yeah, something mechanical issue there.
Something wrong with the car.
Just a mechanical issue with the car. Heard clunking. As he has aborted the lap, I think.
Yeah, Ace Edge dashes through. It was him and Coxie, some traffic, and he's looking to put up a lap here.
On the softs, he's still qualified on those mediums.
I guess he changed his mind at the last second.
He goes
and
P3, yeah. Well, lap from him.
He'll take the track position, yeah, up to the second row.
As Lunar Jedi will start his lap here. Will he improve his lap here? We'll have to sit and wait here.
Right now, Brian's about even on his time. He could be going around for one.
There's a bit of traffic ahead of Lunar here. 3 cars in the way. A Haas, a Williams, and an Alpine. Wreck Diver goes quickest.
Yep.
115.4. Lunar Jedi has a bit of pressure. Lunar already 1/10 down or up.
You know he saw that in the corner of his eye there.
Yeah, that's more fuel for his push here. It's the right turn. As saw him go 1/10 faster there. And he's absolutely nailing these corners here. And he's 2/10 up on his time. Or down, I should say.
And that would just about be enough or put him on par.
Oh, Pixel Z just got out of the way. There's
several cars out.
Yeah. As Coxie
spins out right at the end.
Lunar Jedi, will he get provisional pole?
But he goes unfazed.
A 115.2, a lot of traffic in his way, but he still gets the pole position.
Yeah, some might think there was a conspiracy there. Some of the cars doing their best to throw him off, but Lunar, as he's done all season, top of the class here in quali, P1.
Grim Reaper still on a lap here. Can he improve? I don't think he has. He's apparently 1/10 down on his time, actually. Or
Brian
up.
did get up into third.
Good lap from him. Ace Edge and wait, was it Zai? It was Zai, my bad. And Grim has aborted his lap. Wasn't good enough for better improvement.
Brian went around a second time, and it did push him up into third. So he's still got a chance here. He's still fighting, putting AlphaTauri on his back. We'll see if he can make things interesting.
So it will be in pole position for the Hungarian Grand Prix here. Wreck Diver will be alongside him with Brian Scott in the second row with Ace Edge. It'll be a Ferrari third row lockout with the 2 Ferraris. Pixel Z will qualify 7th. Coxie's AI has overtaken Bobby. And gave it back. Bobby will finish P9, and I didn't see the rest. Lunar Jedi is getting flamed in the chat. Well, not flamed, but FI is on him now, I guess. Bobby, we said P9. Soy Loco in the McLaren P10. Cashin P11, the other Alpine. Hightower will qualify in the mediums, the only medium runner here.
Yeah, thought we'd see more.
Yeah. Joel Mario will finish P13 after that early exit crash. And Fusions, who was not allowed to set a lap because that would have been unfair due to him being a tier 1 driver, and he's just sick and just wanted not to be bored. So that is qualifying. Interesting lineup, I guess. Kind of different. The strategy is going to be interesting here for sure. They said in chat there might be a wet race. I'm not sure how accurate that is. We got to look at the forecast that we don't have.
Oh, that would throw... Yeah, I still can't believe the commentators don't get to see the weather.
They didn't lie. They didn't lie.
We were hiding the suspense from you. We didn't want to reveal it too soon. We have a wet race here in Hungary.
We saw, but we didn't really...
Yeah. Throw away the qualifying strategies. It didn't matter.
So, I think Hightower didn't see the... Who readied up?
Oh, someone has readied up. Hopefully nobody ran to refill a water or anything, because we are going in 17 seconds.
Quick. Oh, yeah. This has got to be quick in it. Yeah, wet race. I think this is enters condition. If I were one of the drivers, I'd slap on the slicks. Not really, I'm being sarcastic. Yeah, it is enters weather here. Who readied up first? We don't know because we couldn't see. Yeah, enters on for everybody.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what direction this weather goes in.
Yeah, sucks we can't see that
because it looks... It's definitely enters, but it looks like it'd be on the threshold if it gets any worse.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if it gets worse, but I don't think it will. It might, but I feel like it might go dry, which always creates some good strategy options. Like, do you go for soft, mediums, hards? Not the hards. That's gonna be slow as hell. But I'm turning on my AC. If it makes too much noise, I don't care. Well, I do care, but I'm sorry. It's hot. Give me a break. As we look at the cars go around the formation lap, what will be the thoughts in their mind here for the drivers?
Well, not having a wet quali, it definitely... I always then appreciate the formation lap. Get your tires under you, start feeling a little better, get some grip around. But just makes that mad dash into turn 1 that much more daunting here.
Let's hope we don't recreate turn 1, what happened last year. And
no Bottas on the grid tonight.
He's in the pit lane. I saw him there.
He might make an appearance as Pix log. He has
been disqualified for some reason.
I didn't see his car though.
Too aggressive.
But and Grim also went into the wall. So a couple drivers
already struggling for grip. Yeah. Not a good sign.
I hope it's not the lobby, because now he's not moving.
Uh-oh.
His car is just sitting there. He is contemplating his next move.
He is playing... I can't see him on the... Where is he? Where did he park? Oh, I see his car. It's just right below the...
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't see him on this. If you go to the,
the
dash
broadcast
cam, you'll see him. He's hiding behind the F1 2021 advertisement.
His car has stalled. The Ferrari engine has failed, and he was disqualified, I think.
He'll fit right in with Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari this season.
The car has retired. The car has blown up. It's over. Grim Reaper, before he even got started, it's over for him. It's a wrap. Oh god, it's genuinely glitched, isn't it?
Yeah.
Grim, you crashed last time, and you crashed here.
What an absolutely strange crash, or lobby glitch, because it looked completely normal, like him just going into the wall.
Maybe he should try pressing the gas pedal. We should just use that helicopter we see on the broadcast. We should invite him into the booth. We should interview him. We should just like run up to his car and like, hey, yo, what's happening? And walk out of the pit building and just walk up to his car.
Well,
oh, this Grim, we all blame you. Why did you do this to us? Now we gotta make a whole new lobby.
yeah, every once in a while it sometimes like would restart once the lights go, but it does not look like we're gonna be so lucky. Just showing us the tire strategy yet again.
And the game broke.
All right.
God damn it. All right, so we gotta talk about something else now. Oh wait, what
is happening?
All right, we're underway now. Apparently, Jesus,
we're gonna treat this as if it's real. We don't know yet.
Grim Reaper's AI is getting overtakes done for some reason. He is now being sandwiched between 18 cars now. As everybody gets away somewhat well. I don't know who lost many positions here. As Coxie has died. Will that be a VSC? Yes, it will.
Right off the bat.
What is going on? Everybody's massively slow. There's a big train. Who put Alonso in the race? Look at this. Go to the broadcast camera. Look at all those cars. As Soy Loco gains 5 positions, and so does Hightower. Zyg with the biggest position lost here. What just happened? I say they should box. Coxie is out of the race. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, and I'm not even seeing I see the yellow flag, but it doesn't even say it's VSC or anything. But we are racing again. We'll see how long this lobby holds up.
As there's a 4-car battle now between 4 completely different cars. Actually, no, 2 are similar. 2 Hondas and 2 Mercedes. As they go into the sharp left-hander with Lunar Jedi still leading this race.
Brian right on the back of Ace Edge.
Yeah, Wreck Diver's just still there. As the 2 Red Bulls, I guess. The 2 Red Bulls, I guess. Yeah, it's Red Bulls. We'll call them Red Bulls, but they're not. There's no other Red Bull, so we
the AlphaTauri fashion line would have a bone to pick with you.
I don't. Do they even make good clothes? I don't know. I saw Pierre Gasly model them. So
it's one hell of an expensive advertising budget, that's for sure. They got a whole F1 team.
They do. They really put a whole clothing brand as a F1 team. That's crazy. I gotta imagine how pissed other team manufacturers must be of energy drink feeding them.
Energy drinking clothes. Rex staying nicely behind Lunar so far.
There is the people in the pits, Fusions and Zyg. I think they might have wing damage. Mario definitely struggling in the rain here, falling behind Cashin and the Alpine. Coxie has left, not a surprise. Pixelazi down the PA, Hightower drifting the car. Grim Reaper just being Grim Reaper, as there's Ace Edge going massively slow here.
Yeah, Brian's got to get around him if he wants to have a shot at Lunar.
Does he have front wing damage, the Red Bull? Or is he just going, he can't find grip here?
Doesn't look like he has damage, but a massive gap already between the top 2. Brian's got to be chomping at the bit. He's got to make something happen early here.
I say he just sends it into turn 1. That's what everybody should do.
Might not have a choice.
Beat Daniel Ricciardo and send it. There's a
Zyg!
Zyg crash. No, Zyg. Is that a safety car? Probably not, because
we've lost him in that turn 7 chicane.
There is no VSC because he was last. They don't give VSCs or anything for people who are in the back. Unless there was like people. Never mind.
I've seen some ghost ones before, where everyone's fine.
But he's just all alone out there, so they're gonna call it. See, yeah. This one has been cleared. We go racing again. Well, we've been racing. Ace Edge finally finding the pace. He'll stay on the podium place. As not many overtaking opportunities actually. as we haven't mentioned. Turn 1 and Turn 2 really being the only ones, if you're brave enough.
Yeah, it's mostly, you know, if you navigate around the technical track and then it's the person in front of you who slips up, then there's an opportunity, but it's tough.
I wonder how these guys are going to get overtakes done in like next year's game with even bigger cars.
Yeah.
Imagine going around Monaco, Jesus. I already saw what happened in Monaco with the 2022 cars. Big Alonso train. You heard the news of Australia, the GP?
What,
Okay.
something happened with it?
No, it's just, it got a contract renewal.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, the year's quite unbelievable too. Until 2035.
Is that serious?
Yeah, so we're gonna have the Australian Grand Prix for like another decade.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they sign all these insanely long contracts. Also,
So
for
don't worry about them.
at least for tracks that, I mean, at least Australia's, you know, been established. But for some of these new tracks, they'll hand out 10 years off the bat. We don't even know what we're getting.
So unsure about the Monaco as well. It still hasn't had a contract renewal. Anyways, Fusion gets the fastest lap. I'm betting that there isn't going to be much action here due to the big train. Oh no, right driver has spun!
Oh, right as I went off of him, he's gone round. That same chicane that sent Zag.
Oh, did Bobby get damaged by hitting the back of... No, he didn't. I don't think he did, but... Oh, right diver losing massive ground here. All the way down to P8. Cashin might have a look as well here. Never mind. Bobby gets a 3-second time penalty. The first penalty of this race here.
Yeah, he got caught up in a lot of that mayhem there.
Right diver now with hot inters, which is kind of interesting, I guess. Cool him down. There's rain everywhere.
So only 5 laps in, Lunar has himself quite the cushion here.
Yeah. As Brian Scott is a Honda double podium. Unfortunate from wreck diver. No wing damage, luckily. Just heated tires. Gonna have to fight all the way back. He's gonna have to do some Max Verstappen drive here to get all those positions back.
And he was showing incredible pace. He was right there behind Lunar for the first 4 laps.
And now Lunar massively is going to build a gap between him and Ace Edge. 4-second gap already. Fusion gets another fast lap. It might be drying up, you know. I noticed the rain is starting to fall less and less. So, maybe we'll see some slicks on in like a couple laps time.
Would definitely make things interesting here. Without the DRS, it's just pace alone at the moment.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think Brian Scott has more pace than the Red Bull ahead of him, so they should probably call team orders or something.
They're not on the same team.
Don't matter. Same thing.
You keep thinking they are.
There are, bro. You can't tell me otherwise. They're the same car. There's different colors. There's the Red Bull and there's a Red Bull. Can't tell me otherwise. It's not red, but... You get my point.
Well, yes, in real life, what I'm saying is they're 2 completely different drivers, not on the same team. So I don't see Ace Edge backing down at all. As Soy's kind of entered the conversation here, and as I said that, he goes for a spin.
No, Soy Loco.
I hyped him up a bit too early.
Do a 180, bro. You're ghosted. Alright, good.
It's still, even when you're ghosted, though, it just feels so... kind of goes against your instinct, yeah, just going out onto the track.
Hightower actually struggling for pace here as well. Pixel SD over him now. There's a train now forming between 5th and 8th. 4-car train. Brian Scott definitely keeping up with Ace Edge. Great helicopter cam. I think it would be dangerous to fly a helicopter in the rain, but alright.
Not gonna crash into anybody.
Going pretty fast. This helicopter. Are we not going to talk about that? How this helicopter is going the same pace as these F1 cars? Oh, we lost the helicopter. as the Lunar Jedi has built a 5-second gap. Lap 6. This is going to be a long race. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, look at this train here between 5th and 8th.
Ooh, Bobby goes wide a little bit.
Oh!
It's on the outside of PX Lozzie. Does get it done. Lozzie losing ground to Wreck Diver now. This Wreck Diver is sniffing right behind him, ready to go for the kill here.
This is going to be a Daniel over... No, he's not. He went around the outside. I wanted him to go to the inside.
Kind of gets boxed in there with Bobby on that line in front of him.
He's going to get a better exit, though. It's going to be a drag race down to turn 2. Will Wreck Diver get the best out of Pixelaw Z? He gets a good line.
Great control there.
Yeah, Pixelaw Z, no... You can't really fight that. He has the inside line, and he's through. On to 7th place, already making up the ground he's lost.
A man on a mission here for the rest of this race.
As I say they should activate DRS by now, just cause we should be FIA.
Yeah, definitely. It's not getting any worse. I just don't know if it's getting any better, unfortunately.
I'll dry enough soon enough. There's a fly in front of me. It just hit me in the face. As Brian Scott still behind Ace Edge. Ace Edge all over the place now. Brian Scott all over the back of his rear wing now. Will he look for a move down into turn 1? Yeah, he's got way much more control of that AlphaTauri than the Red Bull does. Brian Scott over the overtake button. He's not going to have a chance here as Ace Edge goes a little deep. Ace Edge is definitely struggling here for sure. I don't think he likes this track or the inters, but he's definitely still keeping Brian behind him, but he's still losing massive time to Lunar. He was almost 7 seconds ahead. As now we look at Grim Reaper driving a sole race here, trying to catch up to Brian, which he is actually. Now we go down to P5 into the McLaren train here. As there's going to be a 5th car joining the train real soon. Yeah, look at this. Here's a helicopter camera quick, so you can see this 5-car train coming up.
Doesn't give the same views, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the same. As yeah, it's a calm race, just sailing, literally. Awful joke. Brian, still yet to look for a move on Ace Edge. He's trying his best out there. He is really outperforming that AlphaTauri car to its limits here.
Yeah, he's got to be sick at looking at the back of Ace Edge by now. But
yeah.
The damage has been done. Lunar just keeps the gap going. Wreck does get possibly a move.
Gets overtake.
He does get it done because Bobby
for exit.
Had a moment there. Wreck up into 6. Looks like one of the McLarens as well.
Soy Loco again in the same area, unfortunately, from the McLaren driver. He was up 5 positions, I think, as well. Now Fusions will have... what happened to Fusions here? He has no battery. He has no ERS. Meanwhile, everybody else has a decent amount of battery. But, Ace Edge needs to pick up the pace, kind of. That's what I would do. I'll try at least.
I don't think he will at this point. 9 laps in. Lunar.
Well, key is that if it doesn't stop raining, would you box for another set of inters here?
I guess if you're Brian, I would, just to try anything different.
Oh, he might get a good run here. Slipstream, ERS. He's going to have a look into turn 1, is he? Down the inside? No, he's not. Dang it. You have done it, bro. He'll still be behind Ace Edge. Groom kind of slowly catching up, kind of. Hightower still leading the McLaren train. As there's 3 cars just at the back, vibing. So, I wouldn't say there's not too much overtaking action. Again, this is a very tricky track to overtake on, but...
Yeah, Rex
Oh, Ace.
Gonna look to put the
bit of
pressure
contact
on
there from...
Hightower.
Bit of contact there from the 2 Honda-powered cars here. As, yeah, Ace Edge just isn't finding the grip or pace. Brian needs to find a way past, like, soon.
I think soon passed, unfortunately. He had his first couple laps kind of did it in. Something drastic would have to happen now.
I don't know if he received wing damage from that little small contact, but a bit of a problem here. As now there's 5 cars in this train. 4, 5, I don't know. Will Rectiver try to look for an overtaking opportunity here down into turn 1 against Hightower? He's not going to have a good run out of the final corner. So not yet. Brian gets a exit. And still can't find a way past Brian, which is, or not Brian, Ace Edge, sorry. Haven't talked about Lunar, which is pretty not surprising. He's 9 seconds ahead. Finding his own business. Oh, there's a car around Bobby. Lost that at the turn. That is a safety car, yeah. Unsurprisingly, his car is basically on the track. Oh, right on board with Mario here. See where it is. Yeah, just lost it.
Bobby there. He was in that 5-car train. It was him and the other Alpine in the back there.
Unfortunate for Bobby, just dropped the car. Now, strategy-wise, would you go for another set of enters? I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but it might hurt your track position. Let's see what
I'm not sure
decides.
how long they last around this track.
They could go. They don't have to box. But
yeah, if you're Lunar, I mean, you wouldn't give up the track position. There's no point.
You won't box for new enters.
Fortunately, anyone who does is just going to be set back a lot.
Yeah. Looks like no one's gonna.
They'll just
risk the.
Yeah, they'll be happy with just close the gap closing. That'll be
Hightower and
enough of a benefit.
Right Diver. Pixelaw Z will not be boxing, nor is Cashin.
Yeah, I thought maybe we'd maybe see the back 3. Surprised with Hightower and Wreck. Especially with Wreck Diver having to do, he just did all that work to make all those spots back up.
Yeah, Mario will be boxing.
To the mediums, Wreck Diver goes.
What? What? That is a very interesting call.
Things
it's definitely
just
not stop brain.
Got interesting.
Was that a mistake?
Either he's a genius or a madman. We will find out.
Yeah, because the rest of the people who couldn't have gone on the enters, I should probably pull up the tires. Yeah, Wreck Diver on the medium. It's definitely, you could see somewhat of a dry line, but it's not fully dry yet. I feel like he might just lose pace on here, but he might prove me wrong. You don't know.
Yeah, because it's, again, not getting worse, but it's still trickling down as it was, so I don't see it getting any better.
Yeah, just riding on board with him. You see the car is sliding, making a lot of corrections with the car. It's definitely not there's not slick time yet, but I don't know. You might just hang on to these mediums, just hope. No, there's no point. You have to box for the enters. It's not slicks yet.
Yeah, especially the spot he's in right now. 2 cars behind him. Oh yeah, you can see it sliding.
Yeah, it's no point. You just box, go for the enters, and just. I mean, he might stay out. He's probably gonna. He might They might
I mean,
hit,
it's
but
still coming. I mean, could the rain's covering the screen just as it was. I mean, maybe the clouds were a little bit lighter, but
definitely struggling.
and
Not
he's
gonna
gonna
box.
stay out.
He's gonna gamble for it. I mean, I could see the rain, like, slowly stopping. It's definitely going dry, but it's not dry enough. You never know. You just gotta pray for the track to dry faster.
Yeah, I just don't know if it is. I mean, if it's gonna, because I still see, like you're saying, it's barely, but it's still trickling. You know, it would have to stop and then start drying out, but he might have been a bit too early there.
But he's got nothing else to lose, really. He's down to P9. Might as well go for the gamble.
Well, but he wasn't in P9 when he pit.
Oh, he wasn't, yeah.
I think he was up at like 5, 6, something like that.
He was, but might as well. Doesn't hurt. Oh, it does hurt, but...
I was going to say, I would argue that it does in fact hurt.
It does hurt. But he does get his pit stop done for the slicks, because it's definitely stopping. It's definitely stopping. The rain is stopping.
If you look at the dash, if you look on board, it's ever so slightly. So yeah.
He's gonna let Soy Loco pass.
If anything, I'd say we're still 5, 6 laps away.
Yeah, definitely. No, more like 3 or 4 or 5 laps away from the slicks. Couldn't be that far. He made the pit stop for a reason.
Going around one more time. So this is the opening Brian's hoping for. He's got to make a mad dash on the restart and get around Ace Edge if he wants to have any shot at keeping the pressure on Lunar.
Yeah, but interesting call from Wreck Diver. Let's see what he could do.
I think he even went back a spot. Soy's in front of him now.
The rain has stopped, though. It's definitely going to dry, but we don't know how fast it will dry. Definitely within 2 laps, though. 2, 3, 4 laps. Yeah. Definitely very early for the mediums, but he's just got to stay with the pack, I guess. The safety car will be in this lap, obviously. Should be anyways. Or was Hightower, because he boxed and I don't think he lost many positions.
He's in 7th.
I don't know where he was, though.
On the one, I can't remember if he was the one that came in with Wreck, or was it? I think he came in with Wreck.
Wasn't he like 5th?
I forget, they were 5th and 6th, 6th and 7th, something like that, but they came in together.
Yeah, he was 5th. He was leading the train.
Oh yeah, then Wreck behind him, then it was PX Lozzie, then it was Cash and Bobby when Bobby crashed. You right.
Alright, safety car in this lap. Rain has stopped. Enter still the fastest tire, I'm assuming, as Lunar Jedi will lead the pack here. Waiting for the safety car to go around the track. There it goes, the red Mercedes.
Yeah, gotta give it some space. We'll see when he hits the gas here. This will be Brian's big moment, and Grim as well.
Yeah, Grim. Both 3 and 4 have overtakes to do, as it's not really a good start for Brian or Grim, yeah. Watching Wreck Diver here, as he is not getting the grip he wants. Already going to get overtaken by Mario here. He's not going to fight it. Hightower goes fairly deep into the corner of turn 1. Struggling for grip, as Fusions moves up to P7. Ace Edge still struggling on those enters, but so is Brian, I think. Brian's still trying to find the traction in the track.
Yeah, not the start that him or Grim would have wanted here, as Pixlazzi really is putting the pressure on Grim now.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's selling into the...
Ooh, Hightower's
and
gone wide.
He loses the position due to it. Right diver going awfully slow again. Way too early for the mediums, but once the track dries up, it should be go time.
He'll need another safety car by then, I think.
No, I mean, to be fair, the pit lane on this track isn't that bad.
Fusion's on the inside. A cashier does get it done.
Fusion's finding good pace here.
Yeah, he'll be a problem here later.
Yeah, for sure. Luckily, his points don't count, so technically, Cashin is still P6. Maybe. Yeah, he's still P6. Fusions doesn't count.
Yeah, I know he doesn't count. Does everyone then move up a spot?
Yeah, his
Okay,
points don't count, or his positions don't count. He's just racing for fun, I think. Wow, yeah, Wreck Diver is kind of not paying. That pit strategy did not pay off, did it? Bro's down in the last 12 seconds behind Mario. As yeah, Pixelosity putting the big pressure on Grim. Right up the rear wing of the Ferrari. And looks like Lunar still pulling away. Brian's still unable to get past the Red Bull. And Pixelosity looking to threat Grim here.
Yeah, but also has to play defense as well as he's got fusions. We've got the Tier 3 driver right in front of the Tier 1 driver here.
Yeah. 2 Williams against a Ferrari. As Soy Loco gets a 310 time penalty. But great helicopter shot. And I lost it immediately. God damn it. We gotta control cameras or something. That should be a feature next race. Or next.
There's so many things they could do and so many things that they won't do.
That's such a shame. As, yeah, still no dry line. Wreck Diver still not paying off with that medium strategy. These actually might be out of range here for most of these guys. But everybody keeping it clean so far. Grim leading this train now instead of McLaren. This big train, really. But I think pit strategy will come next. We're on lap 17. Barely halfway, I think. Probably. But yeah, not much to talk about except Pixelosity really putting the pressure now.
Yeah, is he gonna think about it? Would have been a tough place to do so there.
Yeah. Oh, Pixelosity loses it.
Oh no! And he's lost his wing.
That's not what he needed. As Fusions will recover P5, he's gonna be free to attack.
He was having such a great race. He was up into P5 as the reserve.
That is super unfortunate. He'll have to limp to the pits here.
Our condolences.
He's probably still gonna pit or be in front of Wreck Diver here.
I'll have to get some tips from him for tomorrow's race because he was having a heck of one so far.
Unfortunate for Pixelosity to lose it like that. The chicane, awful curbs. Sucks they're not getting fixed for next year's game because they don't
It's
care about the game.
gotten what, 3 drivers this race so far?
Yeah, 3 definitely. I think 3. As will Pixelosity risk for the mediums? I probably will. Let's probably risk for the slick.
I mean, it's still covering the screen just as it was.
I mean, the dry line is definitely forming. We'll be looking at what tire he picks. I do see a set of dries there.
Grim trades out one Williams for another, and it's Fusions right on the back of him.
That's slicks. That's slicks there. Medium tires going on the Williams. Yeah, you notice the track is definitely drier. As Wreck Diver, I got proven wrong. Wreck Diver does get past Pixelosity. Meanwhile, up ahead, Brian still got the P3. Sad. I'm rooting for this AlphaTauri to get past. Just because he's in the car that I'm in. Tier 1.
Yeah, we should have a what am I saying? Team standings across all 3 tiers.
Oh yeah, we probably should not. No, we gotta announce tier 2, bro. We're in tier 2.
No, I'm saying for all 3, we should have a total standings for the teams.
True.
Because you said you were rooting for them.
I think we'd be last because like we're garbage apparently. I joined mid-season, and like I've been getting points. We're still stuck in the exact same amount of points, even though I have more than AlphaTauri points.
Ooh, Ace Edge with a little wobble there.
Although no action yet, there's the McLaren 7-8 cashing in P6. Still no dry line visibly. Still pretty wet there.
Fusion's still biding his time. I'd say there's more than one thing Grib does, but I'd say that's one of his best things is just keeping someone behind him. I've seen him do it several races, even with DRS. He knows how to defend. He can just keep someone behind him. But he's got a real task with Fusions right now.
It probably helps that this track is god awful for overtaking, so it just adds to more of his defensive strats here. He's out here with the 99 defending stat. I go pre-order F1 Manager again. Not again, but I haven't.
Oh, and Brian, does he finally have his moment? Oh, he has to back out. Ace Edge showing no room there with his elbows out.
Oh, snap, he loses it immediately. Brian finally gets past
now on lap 20, Brian does get it done.
Due to a mistake from Ace Edge out of the
exit. You can see he's just breathing the fresh air. His hair flowing through the wind. He's relaxed now. No, he's got to keep that spot. Yeah, he's got to keep that spot.
And luckily, in a good time as well, as it's starting to dry up, you could. No, you can't see the dry line yet. No, you can. Kind of. There's a car around. It's a Pixel sleep. He's back though. He is fine. Yeah, no wing damage visibly. Just he is tired. Yeah, the dries are not working. Wow.
Yeah, I try to tell you, I don't think they're coming into play. At least, not when these drivers are trying them.
Really unfortunate. They were both having a great race, and now
they really were. Yeah.
It's been completely mudded.
Wreck was on the podium. Platzi top 5.
Man, that's a shame to see, but that's racing. You just one bad call and you end up like Ferrari. Yeah, Monaco Ferrari. We gotta stop dissing Ferrari. I love how at the beginning of the season, we were clowning Red Bull for having reliability issues, and now it's Ferrari.
Right, things change quick.
Yeah, it's crazy. I love how everybody gave up on Ferrari immediately. There's been like 7 races, 6.
Yeah, and he's still been getting pole every race, so I mean, it's there. The car's got to finish.
A pole merchant.
The car's just got to finish.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame Leclerc. He's a great driver and all, but yeah, that car is kind of mid. Oh, it's not mid. It's definitely good. They just decided not to invest in the reliability tree and
yeah, right. I can hear the recommended upgrade. The engineers yelling at him.
They said max out powertrain, aero, and chassis, but forget the reliability.
They've had that facility shut down.
For real. And it's kind of came back and bite them. Now Red Bull being the best car, in my opinion. And it's great seeing Perez in the title fight as well.
Oh yeah, I've been rooting for him.
Yeah, he's been killing it. As Pixel might get lapped. That's how bad the meat. Oh wait, actually, it's kind of drying up. I see a dry line.
You in that dry line? You keep thinking it's coming.
Dude, I see it. It's never mind. Pixel is about to get lapped. It's over for him. I haven't seen a lapped car in ZOR on track. Well, you've seen it here now, folks. It's sad times for Pixel. As yeah, you can see Brian has better pace.
Yeah, he's finally able to show what he can do here.
As I swear there's a dry line coming. There has to be. It stopped raining for like 10 laps now. No, like 8, but like... I swear to God, man. Does Pixel Z have damage? It's going awfully wide on these corners. Maybe just heated tires. There's literally no rain to pick up on these inters and they're still going fast. Oh,
DRS! There you go, there you have it.
Oh, Ace Edge almost loses out of the chicane.
I imagine, though, with DRS now going on, that's tipped everyone off, because I assume Lunar's going to go in.
No, it's still not dry enough. I mean,
Brian's probably going to do the opposite, just to try to make things interesting.
Did Pixel Z leave?
No, I think he was just back marker.
He ghosted. Oh, Grim got past Ace Edge. Ace Edge is about to get passed by Fusions. What the hell happened?
Oh, they lost both spots there. Oh, and Ace Edge still having issues.
Oh man, as there's 3 cars going into the pits now. It's time. Are they going for the? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I gotta say I am shocked that Brian didn't go in. You just gotta try something different.
No, he's got pace.
Not on Lunar. That's what I'm saying. In order to get ahead of Lunar, you gotta try something different.
I gotta see if it still doesn't look like Wreck Diver's still gaining on Mario on the inters. As people going on the softs, mediums. Oh, Mario's now struggling for grip.
Yeah, they should make quick work of him here. As Fusions gets around Grim real quick on that turn, he's got the softs working for him now.
I don't see a dry line. Oh, kind of. Ace Edge gets a 3-second time penalty.
He's had a rough little stretch here.
And being held up by someone on the inters isn't really something you want, especially around Hungary. Looks like Fusion's not gonna give a care in the world. He's gonna send it down the inside of the chicane, gets it done. Yeah,
he smelled blood in the water there.
Yeah, there goes Lunar into the pits now. 22 laps on those inters. Brian Scott follows suit. Will they hold the position though?
Fusions is coming around the last 2 turns here.
Brian Scott goes on the mediums. Lunar Jedi will go on the softs. Opposite, my bad. Lunar on the mediums, Brian on the softs. Did I say that? God, who knows. As Fusions his undercut did not work.
Yeah, he moved up above Hightower.
Oh no, he moved up at Hightower only. But he was sort of struggling.
See, but that's the gap. That's the gap I thought Brian was going to try to make up if he had pit a lap before Lunar.
Unfortunate. So we could confidently say that Wreck Diver's early pit strategy did not work.
Yes. Oh, Ace Edge right on Grim.
On the plus side, Pixel Z is no longer lapped. Still massively struggling. Anyways, Brian is going to have more pace around this track now due to him being on the softs.
Yep. Also, obviously, assume he'll take it to the end, so they could be dying out just a little bit at the end.
Ace Edge also going to be pressuring Grim Reaper here. Yeah, massively. Look at the pressure on. Almost loses it, actually. Calm down, bro. You don't want to crash yourself out here. Now here comes the McLaren duo of Soy Loco and Hightower on Cashin. The only Alpine remaining. French car. Renault. I missed the yellow livery.
Yes, I imagine Fusions is going to take that fast lap from the top 2.
Soy Loco loses it. He gets wing damage.
Oh, and right at the beginning of the lap. And he's missing an
he
end
goes
plate
so
there.
easy. Ah, man, that is unfortunate.
Ace
Ace Edge
Edge and
loses
Grim.
the position.
They're battling right now. Swapping spots here.
And look at the traction on the Red Bull. Going side by side, going to turn 4. There might be
Ill-advised.
contact here. There's
Oh,
contact.
they do touch.
No! Grim Reaper around.
I might
man.
have something to say about that. It's a turn that really is not
Shouldn't be
advised
going.
to battle on.
And it's the Ferrari that pays here. Ace Edge might have a report on his way, but
His lawyers are getting ready.
better not get the Amber Heard ones. They were terrible. As Brian still closing the gap on Lunar, as Grim gets a place back on Soy Loco. I don't blame him, he's got wing damage.
Brian has made up a bit of a gap here.
He's closing too.
He's closing. He's got to get on DRS now while the softs are still going before they die out. And then he could make it interesting.
Soy Loco, poor guy, just can't make his way into the pits.
Lunar, I think, is using his battery for the first time this race, probably. As Brian is in DRS range. Yeah, he's teetering in and out. But on this track, passing a lot harder than catching up. We'll see if he can make things happen. But if he can get in front of him before those softs die out, he might have a shot at holding him off.
Meanwhile,
easier said than done.
Fusions is trying to find his way into this battle, but I don't know. Tier 1 driver.
He's been putting up fastest laps, so if these two start battling.
Let's see what happens. There's a yellow car. As that Grim is around, he's lost his entire front wing.
From bad to worse.
That's not what he wanted. He'll probably blame Ericsson. No, I'm kidding, but like...
Seen several drivers all having great races, just...
That's a VSC.
And before... Oh, right, as Brian catches up to him. Can't pass now. Right when he got in the DRS. So Lunar will probably be able to hold him off for another lap, at least.
Ah, poor Grim, man.
Yeah, but that's what I say. Wreck, Pixelazzi, and Grim all were having great races, but in a blink of an eye, it can be stolen from you.
We'll see what happens next. Brian closer than ever to Jedi. Fusion's somehow closing the gap under the VSC.
It's good enough range. I'm so bad at VSCs, I usually end up losing a couple tenths.
Yeah, I wish they were manual, or not manual, automatic. There's a bug on my wall. As Grim pits for softs, I assume. Yeah, of course. VS cashing with drive-through penalty. Watch your delta, mate. That's unfortunate for him.
Engineers yelling at him. So here we go. Brian.
He was running
behind Lunar.
Yeah. Oh, Grim also struggling for grip as well, as Right Diver moves up further into the points to help his quite poor race. It wasn't a poor race, but it's definitely. What's the word here? I don't know.
Unlucky, I guess.
No, I can't. No. You can't stay here. Close the door. Oh, I didn't mute my mic. Oh my god. You didn't hear that. No one heard that.
Technical difficulties.
No, fuck. I didn't mute my mic. I thought I muted it. Oh man. Anyways, we completely ignored that. Like, no one ever talked about it. If you mention it in the chat, in Discord, or in anything, I'm going to
ban.
murder you. I can't do that. I'd get banned myself.
Yeah, Fusions is gonna have a say here, though.
Children. Oh, yeah, but... Fusion's up 11 spots. He's probably going to get driver today. Soy Local gets
Yeah, we'll
best
see
lap.
how aggressive he wants to push here with these other two in the championship battle.
Oh, there's a great battle here. Grim Reaper going for an overtake here on Wreck Diver. But back to the actual good battle here. Brian Scott closer than ever. We'll have DRS down the straight. Will he look for an overtake here? Lunar is going to use his DRS, but that DRS is so much more powerful. He's going to look down the inside, side by side, Daniel Ricciardo style. He's going to have DRS on exit as well. A little bit wobbly on exit. Hand is up, side by side.
We go again.
Right, going down the inside into turn 2. Great battle here. Lunar just giving enough space. Still side by side going through this.
They touched wheels a bit too.
Yeah, Brian's still unable to claim the position, but the only thing that was gained here was Fusion's close as well. Why did we let this man race? Oh, we got a tier 1 driver and tier 2.
Oh. Brian losing it a little bit on the railing there.
Yeah, this is...
Soy and Grim battling for the fastest lap.
Pretty entertaining. Wreck Diver has very old mediums. Forgot to mention that. 16 laps, Jesus. Brian Scott will have another look again.
Lunar's probably got to be questioning his tire choice a bit here.
6 laps to go. He probably should have done some maths before he boxed on for the mediums, because there wasn't many laps left. I still don't see a dry line on the ledge. Yeah, but Brian and Fusions are looking very hungry here for P1, P2.
Yeah, they're pushing. Don't know if anyone has warnings. We'll have to see.
I could check right now. Lunar has 2.
Oof.
They can't push that much. And Brian has none. Fusions has 1.
And you can kind of see that in the driving. Brian has just been throwing the car around, doing anything he can. Oh, I don't envy Lunar right now. Trying to hold someone off when you've got 2 warnings is never fun.
I don't know if they're contact though, or like track limits. I just say warning.
Oh, true.
So it could be something. But Lunar's doing a great job of keeping Brian just far enough away to not get overtaken.
Not gonna be able to make a lunge there.
Lunar is still ahead. There's gonna be a 3-car battle now.
Yeah, Brian's gotten Lunar's battery way down.
Well, everybody else is in isolation here. Oh wait, no, Grim's catching up to Soy Loco.
Yeah, and those two have been going back and forth on fastest laps. So, a little fun battle there at the end.
But all the eyes should be at the front here.
Yep, for this race, for the championship.
Lunar needs to hold on to this P1 here, but yeah, he's still finding pace here. Are these softs already lighting up? Grim gets past Soy Loco on the straight.
I think by the end they might be in trouble. That's why when they first had their big battle, if Brian could have gotten ahead then, would have been easier to at least try to hold them off as opposed to overtaking him, because I think the last two laps he might be struggling.
But Brian's still putting in the times here as he gets closer to Lunar. So does Fusions. Another DRS on back-to-back. Not really a DRS on because it's barely not that long actually, like 300.
Yeah, I'm convinced it's just there to ruin your exit on that turn because it just throws my car around.
It does. I already got a bad exit anyways. So this is fully on a top 3 battle here. Looking at the batteries, Brian still has the most battery left on his battery. Lunar Jedi still leading this race with only 4 laps left in this race. Grim Reaper gets the fastest lap. Stop showing off. He's had an unfortunate race here, to be fair. Technically, Ace Edge is in 3rd, because Fusions doesn't count.
Yeah, he does just need to keep it steady, and he'll get that podium spot.
Fusions is swerving.
Warming up the tires, letting the boys know he has more pace, but he's not gonna be able to get around 2 of them on this track. So
it's gonna be 92 degrees tomorrow, man. What the ego? Could be worse, but
I don't know if Fusions is either goofing off or getting frustrated. One of the two.
He's not trying. He gave up a long time ago. Meanwhile, Brian Scott is going purple every sector, but still not unable to find the pace enough to get past Lunar here.
He's been putting in a whole great lap. It's just that final exit.
Not much left in this race. Oh, poor exit there out of the fast right-hander. He might drop out of the DRS on here, actually.
Oh, he's in danger.
That one little mistake might have cost him. Oh, he's back. Oh, wait. That's not DRS.
Sparks.
That's not DRS. That's not
good
for him.
The wing is not open.
For Fusions it is, but...
Although he did make up time there. With 2 laps to go, did he miss his window? Grim catching up to JMU Mario there at the back. Or for 8th.
Yeah, but there's a yellow flag.
Oh, as we lose Soy.
Local.
Grim got around him got around Jamie Mario
Safety
just
car.
in time.
Safety car, safety car.
Nah, with 2 laps.
Safety.
Oh, and they come together.
Oh my god, Soy Loco just parked in the middle of the track. Who just came together?
There's been some havoc there. It was Jamie Mario. I don't know if... Thought he hit Green. Fusions is out. What is happening here?
Late drama here. Who's near him? Who's near this man? It's Pixel Z. Let's look in quick action. How did he crash there? Mario got disqualified.
Fusions went round. We lost Soy. Or Fusions DNF. We lost Soy. What is happening?
Late drama here in Hungary. Well, too late drama doesn't affect much, really. Fusions got a puncture, apparently.
And Brian Scott, it wasn't gonna be able to use. He wasn't gonna be able to try to pass on that last opportunity for the DRS range because the yellow flags were still going.
Flippin' send it, bro.
He's gonna have to now if he wants it. Granted, it would only be a 3-point swing or a 5-point swing. I don't know what the difference is.
I say Lunar gets a penalty right here. Watch. He's gonna bin it. I'm kidding. He's probably gonna seal it home. He's drove a great race, keeping Brian behind him. Don't know how Fusions crashed. That is just unfortunate for him.
Yeah, we lost 3 drivers there on that lap. So everyone gets a point. Love a good social.
Pixel Z is now messing around. Yeah, I don't think Brian could do anything. He spent all that time trying to get past Ace Edge, and it's gonna be a Lunar Jedi win here. Rounding out the final corner, the Aston Martin is gonna take victory here in Hungary. It's victory for Lunar Jedi. Brian Scott comes on P2 after a long battle for Ace Edge. Meanwhile, Ace Edge a long way back here.
But Ace Edge is going to get his podium spot.
Yeah, He didn't have to overtake Fusions, as
Yeah,
he's gonna finish P3 for Red Bull.
the top two in
High
the
tower.
standings go top two in the race.
High Tower, way back as well. Everybody was in isolation here. High Tower for McLaren will finish P4. Good points for McLaren after a very late exit from Soy Loco. Cashin and the Alpine, after the unfortunate DNF of his teammate, will finish P5 for Alpine. Grim Reefer after, again, unfortunate race, fortunate collisions, an unfortunate spin will send Grim to P6 as he just takes out board.
Showing a little bit of anger there.
Greg Diver, after a very unfortunate strategy decision, will finish him P7, and I forgot who was P8. It was Pixelazi in P8, with, again, not the best strategy decision here. That was a very hectic Hungarian Grand Prix.
Yeah, what started off as pretty straightforward, definitely descended into a little bit of chaos. Once things got dry, usually it's the other way around, but good battle up front. Lunar's still floating around like 20 points-ish ahead of Brian Scott going into Singapore. So Brian might have another street circuit where he's staring at the back of a car again.
Oh man, Singapore. You can make your way like around there, but I gotta do interviews now. My voice is really tired. I'm gonna go get a drink. Invite the lads, or yes.
See if I can get him on here. So Grim did end up with the fastest lap. A point for his troubles there. And we do have one. Lunar is with us now. We'll see if we can get the rest here.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey. Seeing Rex Divers chat in the Discord about going on to the slicks. If he watches the stream, we had a long debate about that.
We're doing interviews already?
I think yeah, we're waiting for
What's
see if Ace comes.
Good. Man, if you look at our commentary, you'll better be pissed, man.
Does anyone have Ace Edge to add?
I'll add him.
I don't think.
Wait, I just invited him to the game.
Yeah, we're going racing.
This is actually just the sprint race.
Yeah, this was.
That'd be the longest.
I was gonna say, what a hell of a sprint race.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about half the race. We were just talking about what was going. There he is.
I know I'm gonna this replay and I'm gonna like cry myself to sleep.
It was great. We were just waffling, dude. We were having a great time. All right, who finished P3? I forgot already.
Ace Edge on the podium. How we feeling about that race? It was a bit hectic there in the second half.
I honestly didn't think the softs were going to make it as long as they did when I saw everyone pit for the mediums, but with trying track that lasted a little bit longer, Brian had me working on those intermediates. I really had to push, and then when I made a few mistakes, he made the most out of it, and that's just what I got to work on.
Yeah, we saw the inters were a struggle the first couple laps until things settled down. But so you went to softs?
No. Oh, my bad.
After the safety car, was it softs you went to?
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah, as I said, I think everyone was happy with that decision who went to softs. It was kind of split right down the middle of the grid.
Yeah, Ace said you were holding up Brian for quite some time.
It took a lot. He definitely had me, and he had me on corner entries, and I could get him on some of the exits. But when I started making the mistakes on the exits, is when he made the most out of it.
Yeah, 20 laps you defended against him before he finally got past you from a mistake you did.
Yeah, I'm so mad about it.
Still a heck of a race on the podium.
Appreciate it.
Only slipped back that one spot, so congrats, bud.
Thank y'all.
Brian, I feel like you were staring at the back of several cars, just trying to get around.
Yeah, yep.
You saw that Honda rear wing for a very long time, and you were attacking for Lunar Jedi for some points, or at some point, yeah. We noticed. We were hoping you'd get past him, but sadly that didn't come. A bit frustrated that didn't happen.
Yeah, after that time passed where I made that run onto him and we went side by side through like 2 or 3 corners, I knew I probably should have gone, looking back on it, a little more aggressive, but my thing was, we still got 2 races left, it's still a close fight in the championship, I need any points I can get against him.
Yeah,
Lewis Hamilton mentality there.
Yeah, the whole race we were pushing for like you to get by or make a move, and then I think at the last lap I was like, yeah, I guess it would only be a couple point swing, so probably.
No, not me. I told you to send it, bro.
I didn't want to risk spinning and losing out on a podium or any points where I need it for constructors and drivers.
Yeah, it's still all to play for.
Yeah, you drove a great race. Came home P2. Finally got past Ace Edge because he was holding you for so long. But congrats on the podium. Lunar Jedi, yeah, you just dominated, bro. We don't gotta ask you questions for no. We'll ask you questions.
I feel like you had 2 different races there. You went from so far ahead to then a crazy battle there at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of a risk going for the medium tires when the conditions changed, or was that all planned?
I would say it was well planned. I thought the track would dry up more. If it did, I'm sure like all the soft runners would have just been sad. But it didn't. It was just cloudy the whole time, and pretty sure there was some kind of moisture on track basically till the end, which sucked. Gave Brian a huge advantage. While racing, I was like, damn, this sucks right now, but thank God it's Hungary right now, because if it was any other track, Brian would have been gone. I mean, that fight, Brian, was amazing. 3 turns, that was the best fight I've had in league racing. As like championship contenders going side by side, gave me Hamilton Verstappen vibes. So, what a race!
Gotta love the respect here. Going on to Singapore next. What are all your thoughts going?
Don't crash.
100%.
It won't matter because you're gonna have a full qualifying.
Good thing we practiced this.
Yeah, good thing you got your intros practiced.
Nah, bro, it's about to be full wet. You already know. Yeah, but congratulations all on the podium. Glad you enjoyed the race, the battles. Great, entertaining race for us. I believe we should wrap this up. I don't know what the time is for y'all.
Yeah.
But
we got two races left, all to play for. So we're looking forward to
tracks. God, who knows how many tracks there's going to be in Jeddah and Singapore. But that's been Tier 2, Hungary. We're going to sign off. Congrats on the podium, everybody. As again, very entertaining race.
Yep.
See you next week in Singapore with Tier 1 starting us off.
Yeah, well done, guys.